Are you capable of driving in a straight line?
Yeah, I can drive in a straight line.
Could have fooled me, all the circles we went in finding that silly rock.
Come on, it wasn't that bad. Really?
Are you kidding me? I'm still dizzy. Hey folks, would you like to see a replay?
No, 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 let's not do that. No. Okay, so once in a while I have been known to mark a waypoint on Google Earth Pro and it'd be off a little ways. So this particular one we're talking about, at BB Rock 13, let's take a look at it and see how far off I was. Okay, so we got Google Earth Pro up on the screen, and let's go ahead and go to our waypoint that we were talking about, that we were trying to find. And there it is. All right, so now let's look at the historical imagery on that. Go back a little bit. There we go. Now let's zoom in. Now that rock is right there in between those two roads. So my waypoint ended up quite a ways off of that. Well, let's see how far off it actually was. We got the little measuring tape here. We'll measure from there to there, and almost 35 feet off. So I was quite a ways off with that waypoint. And I guess so if you're 35 feet off, you're going to do some hunting and searching because you can't see it underwater, and your sonar will only spread out so far because we were only in about 20 foot of water. So let's take a look at what that looks like on the maps. All right, so there we go. There's Bugby Rocks 13. So let's zoom in on that a little bit. And there it is. And we'll see what that looks like with the Google Earth overlay. All right, so we know the rock is actually up over here. So if I'm going to go searching for that rock, I'm probably going to go ahead and start in one direction and do more of a grid type pattern. So that would make a lot more sense than doing circles, because when you do circles, it distorts your picture, and that's not good for anybody. Now, as far as the screen setup, when I'm looking, let's go ahead and go home and combos, and we'll build a quick combo for you. Customize, add, and let's go with this one. And over here, we're going to go ahead and put our map. Up here, put traditional. Down here, we'll put clear view. All right, so this is pretty much the combo that I would be using if I were searching for something around that waypoint that I didn't find the first pass. Because I'd be able to see my active tracks. If you got them turned on as you move your boat, you'll be able to see where you're going and where you've been, and you can kind of make a search pattern. But remember, you want to cut your turns down as much as possible, so go past where you think the waypoint would be and then come back to it in a straight, slow line. Now, the reason I'm using the clear view and the traditional is because those are two different cone angles. The clear view is a real narrow angle, while the traditional is more of a cone. So your chances of picking it up and seeing it on one of those two screens are better when you have them both turned on at the same time. And if you're a little bit new to this, I would suggest always running your traditional and your clear view together until you get comfortable with what you're seeing on the screen. All right, so as you can see, when you're marking waypoints or importing them from Google Earth Pro, it's easy to get off quite a bit. And, 20 or 30 foot when you're looking for an object, that's quite a bit. And again, until you've found a lot of these waypoints and contours and things like that that are a little more subtle, they can be really hard to find. And a lot of times, there's not a big elevation change. It's not like a tree that's just sticking up. It might be a rock that's only a couple 3 foot high, and it might be a little harder to find. The other thing is, when you're marking a waypoint on side view, that object could be a whole lot bigger than what you think it is. I've run up on objects and thought, wow, I missed it. And come to find out later, after looking around a little bit more, it was really big. And it took up my whole sonar screen, because I was up on a contour or on a shelf or something like that. So it takes a little time, and all you can do is put your time in on the water. So I hope this video's really helped you, and here's another one for you to take a look at. And until next time, guys, keep calm and hook 'em.